Hey everybody, how are you? Well, today there's gonna be the plan about today. It's to make another famous dog. So while I'm walking to the balloon room, this is kind of fun. I'm showing you today's weather and the beautiful place I live. But also, let's see what will happen. My plan is to make a dog that I think his name is Griffin. So that's the intention. So let's see what happens when I'm there. But so far, that is what I'm planning to do. Look, those are my doggies. I have two dogs. They're brothers. And somewhere, well, the alpacas are not here yet. I think they're resting, but I'm gonna start. Look at this shirt. Thanks to my friend Katrina. I'm wearing today's this awesome shirt. Thank you, Katrina. And now I'm going to the balloon room. Wish me luck. See you soon. Hey everybody, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Today I'm gonna show you Brian Griffin. That is a dog from the series, what is this show? Family Guy. Now, I'm gonna show you my first attempt. So look at this character. I know the shirt behind you may think Cecilia, but if someone is a fan of Family Guy, they totally will recognize the character. So that is something important you have to consider. Go with specific details, like it's a white dog, have a red necklace with some yellow thing here, and then the nose is big, black, Sharpie time. Why Sharpie time? Because also it's another cool thing to think about. This is a drawing and very, easy, I think, to make. So I think we can make it with Sharpie time. I was trying doing, this black pinch twist and apple twist then, but why to complicate much more this? Now, there's always easy ways and more advanced ways. This is the way it came out right now. From here, think about what you can do to make it easier if you want to make it much faster, or what you can do to add more details. I think already planning to do this in English and then in Spanish, because in this week it's gonna be Monday and Wednesday. Monday English tutorial, Wednesday Spanish tutorial, and I think that's already a lot. Them trying to make in different versions. When I'm making the design, think about you as a homework, as use your creativity and think about how you can make it much easier. And if you don't have the balloons that I'm gonna tell you, the list of balloons is right there. Pretty much I'm using the same type of balloons. I'm gonna show you the second attempt that I think it's kind of cool only because it's now crossing the arms. And he have kind of an attitude character, this dog. I think I saw the series, the shows, but not like the whole thing. And it's been a couple episodes. But I think this dog talks, right? And it crosses his arms. And so have this also another way. Now, what is easier? I think it's easier when it doesn't cross their arms. That is the truth. Now, crossing arms, I'm using pretty much very similar the technique from Kung Fu Panda, because he's also crossing his arms. One thing I like is look at the belly, look at the tail. So that is something came out thanks of using linking balloons. Yeah, because the tail and the belly is a linking balloon. If you don't have that, it's okay. You can grab round balloons and play with a racing bean and then add another little piece of balloon, 1/60 even white, to make the tail. So that is kind of the dissection. A lot of you are really looking at this thinking, they have a lot of cool, techniques we're gonna practice. If you don't have round balloons and you only have 260, it is possible. At the end, it's a white dog, big nose. So you can make the basic dog with a big nose and those eyes. These type of eyes, I think, are very cool and important for this character. Doesn't have to be like this, like halfway. It can be open totally and then a dot in the center. That is also another way I've seen this dog, okay? Now, let's combine these, and let's see what happens, okay? Let's start it. Some things I'm gonna keep, and that's the best part. When I see both, and then I think what to use from these both ideas. Balloons 260 white. Yes, so I'm gonna blow a 260 white. And while I'm doing this, having the balloons ready, I want to invite you to consider the idea to collaborate with this channel, because it's thanks to your collaboration that this channel can be much better. And it's totally a way to show you gratitude about all these awesome designs I've been sharing with you. So there is my Venmo, my PayPal account. You can tip this balloon lady and everything counts. Now from here, I'm kind of saving and thinking all the money I can make, so then I can use it when I'm in Las Vegas, because pretty soon in July, it's going to be Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam. The main days that it's there in Las Vegas, festivities, parades. And so all those days I'm going to be there. So it will be great. You can collaborate and it's going to be very, very well appreciated. So there you go. You have my Venmo, my PayPal account, plus below in the description of all my videos, you will find more ideas, like my Amazon wish list is there. My address is there. So give you all these chances or options, so then you can find what is the best way for you to collaborate with this channel, because really that's the way things goes here. It's free and open for you to do your donations, support this channel. That's how I think we're gonna keep going. And it feels good, I think. I think you're watching these videos, you've been learning a lot. And I think it's good for me to kind of like feel that you are enjoying this, you like it, you're learning, and you show your appreciation. So that way I can buy more balloons, buy more equipment, even just the idea for me to go and have a cup of coffee. That is something nice, right? Why? Because I think I deserve it. But in case you don't think that, and this is the bummer, right? But that's how dreams go down. One thing, because I don't want to start doing this idea of charging. I know a lot of you can't, but some, if it's in your possibilities, if you can collaborate, really it's necessary. It's necessary to buy and get more equipment. So there you go. That's my invitation for all of you. Now let's do this. Are you ready? Balloons 260 white. Let's keep going with more balloons 260 white. And chip loose here. And there you go. Oh, so there's also the thanks button. It's a thanks button that is here from YouTube. So you can always click there and donate money. Please and thank you in advance. Show your love, because it totally is gonna make me feel happy. Yeah, and when I'm happy, I think things goes better here, and the whole idea works, I think, right? Because it's like in circle, really, so it will come to you someday. Okay, now for sure, Cecilia, go focus on the tutorial. Okay, so now I inflated already 2 balloons, because I know I will need at least 2. Actually, even I can go with 1 more. Yes, so specific characters takes more details, more balloons. So that is the truth. Now, what other balloon is going to be important here? And I hope you have it. And if you don't have it, well, get it, because I found this is the best way to make that type of nose. Okay, now if you don't have a hard balloon, you can use a 350 balloons, 350 white, and then just probably keep it long there, or even add the nose as a pinch twist black. But it's not necessary. Look, it's not really necessary that black nose. But again, you can do that. It's just the drawing always is kind of like it's there. It doesn't even notice more. At the end, you can represent it the way that you can. Okay, this is one of many versions. So I'm going to show you this version, that's it. But of course, open your brain. We're also playing with what you have with you right now, this moment. You have it like this. It's a hard balloon brand, Decomex. I like it because they're bigger and it works this technique that I'm going to show you. So that's cool. You will see. Inflate it. Pew, 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 pew. I like to inflate it all the way and then lose air. That way, it's like already structured. It's going to be easier to make shapes with this. So when you have this, you lose on air until you have something that is slightly bigger than the palm of your hand. And with Decomex, you can do that. What size exactly of this is the smallest sizes of the Decomex? because you will probably have, I think, 6 or 7 inches, and then goes bigger. So I think 7-inch heart from Decomex. You tie it close to the nozzle, like this. So now from here, you have to kind of create one side, pushing all the air there up, so then it's stretching. And that you can also grab it and twist it. So you're making here like a circle. And this circle, it will be ideal if you already can twist it in half. So then you have eyeballs. So that is already kind of tricky, right? And that's what I was trying to do. I think that's what I did with this part. So let's, again, grab, look how I have the heart. And it's very soft and squishable. I tie it close to the nozzle, so they have a lot of space, and make a bubble. And that bubble from one of the sides of the heart, I'm gonna try to split it in half. So that is why, only because saving time, and then I can do it. If you feel, oh, Cecilia, that's too hard, just grab another balloon that is gonna be a 5-inch round even, and attach it there with a little piece of raisin bean. That can be another idea. In my case, I think that's saving time. Okay, then from here, what else I did? Cecilia, what else you did? If this is the heart, and then now, what happened then? I push air, so then you have more detail. You want this to come out like this way. So all this, now you have it, in order to probably push air and stretch this to have it like here. This is gonna be attached later to the neck. So now, keep it like this, and now we're gonna make a very interesting shape with a balloon to 6. So you have this. It's very interesting, right? And also consider it for other ideas. When this is a design, a shape, consider for other ideas. We have the 260 white, inflated 6-finger towel. You're gonna make a loop, like approximately 3-finger loop, and twist, twist, and locked. Then you're gonna make a, like, what is this, 5-finger bubble, and then another loop, like 3-finger pedal, and then a bubble, pinch, twist. And actually I had to go and make also another one like this, pass it to the other side, and make a bubble pinch twist here, because that is going to help the ears to get lower. That's how we have it. Now look how I keep in the shape. All this, okay, you can actually you can split the air a lot of ways, right? In Cecilia Focus, show one way. It's just, I know a lot of you twisting balloons, you know, you can start from different points, and also in the middle, you can even go from another way. At the end, pay attention in all the things, but remember, it doesn't have to be exactly the way I'm doing it, because it can be any other way. Just be flexible. Okay, so you are here, look at this shape. So you're gonna make something like 6, I think this is like 5-finger long, then bubble, pinch twist, another bubble, pinch twist, and another bubble, pinch twist. Okay, and then just come back to the other side. Yep, I think that's gonna be good enough. With another 5-finger long, look at that. And this piece, or whatever you have here left over, just loose the air very nice and gentle, so you can always make a bubble, pop the bubble, the little bubble, and then slowly loose the air, and all that little piece of balloon is gonna be the connection. Believe it or not, all this string is gonna be the connection for this piece. So you're gonna put this like this, look. Oh, things make sense. I kind of, right? Start making sense. So you grab this string, pass it, trap the ice, pull, and take it to the other side and tie it there. So tell me, what do you think? Now this piece is better if it's one on top of the other one. This, so let's move it the way you think it's gonna stay one on top of the other one. So accommodate the bubbles, accommodate the things, and you're gonna get something like this. Let me see. Things again, remember, doesn't have to be perfect. We're trying to do our best. Look at this. It will be ideal if some like this in a moment, a little bit coming out from the eyes, and then a little bit coming out. And how to do that? Well, now when you attach this piece, make sure you grab it, and here, all this, you grab it and pull now and pass it to the other side. To this pinch twist, I mean. All these 3 pinch twists. Why, Cecilia, you make pinch twists? Just to represent a little bit more of the neck. Okay, so you have it like this. Now you can accommodate things, the shape. Remember, it's a heart. So play with the shape. You want this to be straight, you know, unless it's possible to be looking like this, you know. So in order to not do this effect, trying to squish them to make it more straight. That's what you want, and that's what you're trying to do. Okay, balloons are flexible. You just have to give it some squishing and like that. I think you can see it. I can see it. Take a moment, because if you think already it took forever this part, I'm trying to go with details. I hope you understand that this is not like super fast. Take your time. Later, you are gonna be able to make this faster. Now, this cool effect give this long nose, and then here, bam, as straight as possible, because that's how it is the cartoon. So it follows that, check, boom, follows that characteristic. Now from here, we came with the body. You can make it as faster or easier with just balloon to 60, is totally fine. If you don't have linking balloons, you can go with balloons to 60 just to make our very body like a human body, because this dog is standing. So that is cool. It's like a human, legs, arms. So from here, there is a lot of options. Cecilia, show me all the options. Man, I mean, the best way to do that, that's what I recommend you. Go to a balloon convention, because there you will have lots of time to focus in one thing. And that's what it is, you know, when you take those workshops classes. There are an hour and a half, you know. Here, these videos, really, my intention is not make it that long, but still giving you details. So, that's what it is. And please appreciate it. Give you thumbs up, very important, don't forget, and subscribe to the channel. Keep going. Here, this is the way I did, because I do have hard balloons, I do have linking balloons, and I do have balloon 260, so there's many different ways, and now I have all those to choose. One is my favorite, and that's why I like bellies. You know, I always tell you, like chubby, even better. For me, it's my opinion, but you can make it skinnier. Even that the character is not skinny, you can now have colors that is gonna help. Let me show you what I did. So in order to make this type of body look, so from here I kind of play with balloons to 60, but you can always kind of grab a linking and look, make this type of shape, which is kind of cool. But the cool effect about having here in the back 2 bubbles to 60 is going to help to make the tail and stay there. With this kind of like, look, there's no connection much, and that's kind of a bummer. So that's why you sometimes have to take decisions like the ones I'm going to show you. Balloon to 60. If you want, if you already know the arms are going to be separated, you know, like this, down, arms down, that is cool. If it's not, you can make it later, this part, okay? So it's up to you. Should I go with the hardest part, and then on the video in Spanish, I'm going to make it the easiest part, okay? So that's why, even if you don't speak English, or if you don't speak Spanish, go check the video from Wednesdays. It's always an extra little detail. You have this, you're gonna go with the arms easier, right? So this time it's gonna be like that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go down, I attach it there. Okay, and then I'm gonna go down with approximately like 5 finger long, something like that. And then I'm gonna make a bubble, pinch twist, bubble, pinch twist. In a moment, it's gonna be a little tail. So now I just go up. And you may say, Cecilia, but you could do this with the balloons before. No, it wasn't enough. But you can then avoid details on top and then have to fix it on top too. It's up to you. Now from here, look, if you're in a hurry and you think, okay, let's keep going down, and you have more for the body, you can do that if you don't want to play right now with the linking. But I will gonna show you the linking balloon part. So all this, you can have it for a moment there to the side. And now you can even need another balloon to 60. Okay, another balloon to 60, because we need to make legs too. And I want to see if I can use those arms, this part for the arms. So there's many different ways. So let's see. Legs, easy peasy. Now let's go easy peasy. Look, 3 finger. How long, Cecilia? Approximately 6 finger tail. Pedal, bubble, pinch twist. Then bubble, just to keep the feet together, but not, you know, too separated, just one bubble. If you want more separated the legs, make another bubble. But I'm just with one bubble. I think it's gonna be okay. 3-finger loop, bubble, pinch, twist. So you have the basic feet. Okay. Basic. Because. Okay, now from here it's gonna pass, you know, in a moment, attach it with that belly. You can do this in advance if you want and then pass the belly. But you know what? It's not as easy also for me this way. Grab a linking balloon. If you don't have linking, well, a round balloon is gonna be okay. Make a bubble and then a bubble there. But the good idea about the linking, and this is why the only reason it kind of I like when I don't inflate it all the way, this balloon, and it's kind of soft and squishy. You can play with these parts for the tail, and then you have more balloons there to keep using. So because exactly I don't know what I'm gonna do, I tie it like this. Then here, look, I'm gonna make a bubble, and here I'm making a bubble, and it's kind of like thinking, okay, I would like this part for the tail, just like 4-finger long, that's it. So this part is like what you're gonna grab and attach it here already. The pinch twist in the bottom. So the tail is gonna be in the back, and this piece is gonna be like this. Look, you can always squish it up because it's soft and squishable, and pass it through here to the pinch twist, all the pinch twist there. Okay? Yep, that's the good thing about this soft and squishable. It can play a very cool, fun way later, having the belly a little bit lower and here pushing down a little bit for that crossing arms that we're gonna do. Now, crossing arms, Cecilia, focus. So when you're here, this part, remember, oh, the legs, Cecilia, what? Okay, you have the legs. You're gonna just pass it through. Pew, look, pew, pass it through. Measure how long you want. Doesn't have long legs, so if you have here something like a loop in total, you have to check it out. Here, 2-finger difference is gonna be okay, and it's passing all the way through from the middle. Later you can accommodate things and put it lower, but I think that kind of loop is gonna be good. How big, Cecilia? Probably it's like around 10-finger long, the whole bubble that goes from 1 foot, shoot through this belly all the way here. Yeah, 10 or even 12-finger long. The rest, what to do? Cut. This probably is not gonna be enough for anything right now, but if you don't have enough string to attach this part, this effect, you can use this as the string. Okay, think about that. Think about that. Different options, because I can sometimes tell you everything, you know, and do all the versions. Okay, because kind of like, if you notice, I'm working on different type of doggies, famous dogs. I think that's gonna be something that it can be a good idea working for everybody. This you can point it up, look at the tail. And look at already the effect, straight, a belly, and you can put it lower, and that's kind of fun. And then from here, you have access to the arms. Regular arms, you can make simple going down. Arms, that's fine, but I'm gonna show you kind of the one that is crossing arms. What to do? Measure here like approximately 3-finger bubble. So that already given a space to start this way, not right here from the neck, right? And then here you make kind of like a 3-pinch twist or 2, whatever you prefer, okay? And if you wanna have enough space, I'm gonna go this time with 2-pinch twist there. 2-pinch twist. Then from here, look what I'm gonna do with the rest. All this squish, stretch, okay? And measure something like approximately 10 or, no, 4 plus 4 plus 2, yeah, 10-finger, but soft and squishable. And then make again, finger bubble, pinch twist, finger bubble, pinch twist, okay? And look at this. The idea is you're gonna go in the spiral all the way here with the rest, because I noticed I don't have enough balloon. So, but this is important to do, so I'm gonna do it. Spiral, and then close it down. And then this piece, you have to just use the arm and tie it. Now, what sound? Make sure you tie it. When you tie it. Okay, now you have that. Now this is have to reach the other side, okay? But make sure here you need to have another 3-finger bubble and then connect it to here. So in my case, I have this left over and I'm gonna use it. That left over the last piece, so And I just need 3 finger long. So I'm gonna measure 3 finger bubble, connect it to this piece, the other side, like I did here. Connect it there. And then here 3 finger long. Pass this way. Pass it and attach it to the pinch twist. Now you have something like this. You can always accommodate things and make it more, you know, like the way you prefer, but it's gonna get something like this. Look, from here, what is gonna help giving more details this character, okay? It's like this can be lower, okay, and even this, all this spiral doesn't have to be that much, but sometimes why not? Let's keep it that way. Now it have a neck, a collar, right? So the collar is wide 160, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make in order, you can make 2 pinch twists, so then another little bubble yellow with a 160 yellow, it will be easier to be attached. You can do that, or you can just pass it around and tie it without these 2 pinch twists. It's just, this is gonna be easier later to attach the yellow. And just pass it right here. Go around and around of the pinch twist, okay? And then tie. Then cut. And I'm saving this piece because I'm gonna use it for the version in Spanish. So make sure you follow the version in Spanish, so you can practice some Spanish words. Okay, so you have something like this, and then attach just with a scrap. You don't need much. It's a yellow balloon, a bubble, just a bubble, a 160 2 finger bubble, kind of like pinch twist. You just make a little roundish part and then cut up. Don't use your tool. Have this, save it for, well, in my case I save it for the next Griffin or Brian Griffin, and pass it there to the pinch twist and lock things tighter, whatever you prefer. And then you have there the yellow piece that sometimes is kind of hiding because he's crossing his arms. And now, even though I was trying not to make it effects like this, it's kind of like it is what it is because of the arms. So when you, that's why sometimes, why to complicate yourself, make these open arms. But it's another character of this guy having crossing arms, so that's why. But you can always kind of like make it more, you know, play with the belly, push that lower, so then it's not that bad, okay? So now, how it's gonna give the effect, even if it is kind of pointing a little bit up, you can just make lower the nose. So then everything is gonna feel like, okay, got it. You can always put this a little bit down, the legs, if you think you want it to be a little bit longer, his body. Okay, now, because it's white, it's kind of hard to see, but I think it's looking great. But everything now is Sharpie time, and Sharpie time, easy peasy. Grab your black Sharpie, a good black Sharpie. You can focus what to do first, eyeballs or the nose. So I'm gonna go with the nose. One, because I know it needs a lot of marker, and it's funny, I told you a good quality Sharpie that is not dry. Guys, send me please black Sharpies. These ones, yeah, we use it a lot, especially for this guy, big nose. So I need better Sharpies. Let me see if this one. Yeah, no, man, but make sure you have a good marker, not that all, and start making this big, kind of like a vertical oval. Makes sense? Oval, vertical, something like this. Okay, now it's kind of hard because it's white, but here you're gonna make a circle and another circle and split it in half. Let's do that. Look at the design, how it's gonna be looking, and make a circle as perfect as you can. Another circle. Like, I'm trying to do as perfect as I can, but then make a line in the center, and then a little dot right in the center, a little dot, little, okay? You see, guys, don't have to that big, that dot. Look at that. totally everybody's going to recognize it. From here, another detail you can do to this character is going to be the mouth that is kind of like serious. Okay, you can look at on Google another expressions, but this I think is the easiest one. That is just from here, a line, okay, and then just from here, something like that. You can elaborate it more. Now I'm thinking this guy is kind of drunk, but in order to make this better, look at your design face to face. Trust me, when I'm trying to make this as a tutorial, always mess it up. Because, why? Because I wanted to show you instead of for me looking at it. Okay, so, but it's okay. It is what it is. And really, you know already, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. It's gonna stray crazy and it's okay. Already this guy looks like the character. Trust me. Show, they're gonna say, oh yes. And I show you the hardest version because it's gonna be much easier if you just make it like this. The arms separated. Okay? Now, look at that. Look at that. It's like eyes. And that's pretty much the whole everything. Everything about this character is simple, easy, because it's all with the balloons. Sharpie time, it's just that part. Tell me in the comments what do you think. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and please send your love. I need some love from you. So that will be great. Trust me, check it out, the design that is going to be in the sponge. Because I'm thinking it's going to be much better because the arms are going to be separated. It's just everything pretty much the same, so you will see it's visual and it's going to be much faster. Okay? Ciao, ciao!